Good
What's up,
morning,
Paul?
Justin. How you doing?
I'm just sitting in the car waiting to go back to the bus yard here in a little bit.
Oh, you got a half day today?
Yeah, so I'll have to be back for about an hour or so.
Wow. Well, thanks for dropping in. It's always good to hear you.
Yeah, I figured I'd come in today since I can't go home. So, well, I could go home, but I don't want to go home for an hour and a half and then come all the way back.
Straight driving home and back, right?
Yeah, I'll spend half that time or 30 minutes of that just driving to the house and back. So,
Boone, stop. Boone keeps squeaking at the squirrels outside. Go lay down. He's got this real high pitched.
yeah, it was cold this morning, man. It was down 30 degrees this morning.
Well, I'll tell you what the temperature is here right now.
It's 34 now. It's only gone up a few degrees.
14 degrees right now.
Yeah, I got back off the bus a little while ago, and freaking my whole front windshield was iced over. I had
Oh,
to sit and wait a couple minutes for the car to warm up so I could get the ice off the window.
you don't have a scraper?
No, because I don't. We don't get it enough to really warrant me to buy one to keep in the car. So no, I just sat in the car for about 5 minutes or so, and the car warmed up, and the defrosters melted it pretty quick. So it wasn't that bad.
How's traffic down there?
Same as normal.
It's normal. It doesn't any increase or decrease or.
No, not really. Because it's like a nice day out as far as just there's no clouds, it's sunny, it's just cold. So people still have to go to work. Fortunately, they don't shut down when it gets cold out. So
So, are you expecting a sunny day down there?
I mean, it's sunny right now. I don't see a single cloud anywhere in the sky. So yeah, it's probably going to be sunny most of the day. Yesterday it was cloudy and rainy all day long until about 4 o'clock. But it's no, it's all clear today. It's supposed to warm up into the 60s, like in the I think it's mid 50s or low 60s, but that's going to be the high for the day. And there's a slight little breeze, but not too bad. So it was nice and warm in the bus this morning. So
So, usually the drivers get there early and warm the buses up.
he usually gets there about 10 minutes before I do.
Okay.
What's up, Brenda? So usually, but it takes probably about 20 minutes or so for the bus to warm up
Hello, Brenda.
to actually start warming up inside. Usually, when we get down the road and the motor gets really warm, then it'll start getting a lot warmer in the bus and just sitting idling. Yeah, besides the being chilly, I mean, it's a pretty nice day out right now in my area.
Well, good.
But it's not unbearably cold. Not to me, it isn't. So
Well, Brenda doesn't like anything below what would you say, Brenda? 60 degrees?
she don't like nothing below 90. No, when it's like 70 out and it's just nice and it's not hot or cold, those are the nice days. But you actually get a lot of those days during the winter here. It doesn't really feel like winter except for parts of it. You get a lot of spring feeling days.
Spring to attention, huh?
But there was definitely people wrapping up their plants yesterday when I was on my way home on the bus. I could see a bunch of different places were putting tarps and stuff over their plants. Like a lot of the housing complex.
I would imagine orange groves and stuff like that, don't they do?
Well, the orange groves I passed yesterday, the couple I passed on the bus normally, they didn't have any oranges on the plants, so I don't think they were in. I don't think they really had anything to cover up because I didn't see any oranges on any of the trees.
Okay.
So they didn't have nothing out there. They weren't out there covering anything. So I'm assuming that it fell in between their crops. So they don't really have to worry about it, I think, too much. I don't know. I didn't see any of the orange groves prepping for it, but I did see a lot of housing complexes and stuff. They were out in the front of their complexes covering up all their decorative plants that they have out there at the entrances and stuff. They were out there covering them with tarps and stuff. And so when I got up this morning, it was 30, 31 out. It was just right below freezing. At least that's what my car said. I didn't look on my phone. I just was going by the temperature the car said it was out. Like right now, my car says it's 34 out right now. That's the temperature it's reading outside. So
that's 2 degrees over freezing. I don't imagine you get too much instances where it actually goes down and freezes at night.
No, you might get a couple days a year, but not very often. Usually it's like 40s is where it gets down really cold, maybe the high 30s. But it was even cold down where TJ was at, Brenda. I think it got down to the mid 30s down there last night. That cold front went all the way down to the tip of Florida. But it's like going to slowly warm up over the next couple days. So.
Here comes Captain Joe.
But we definitely hit freezing because like I said, my windows were iced up this morning, and then when I got back off the bus this morning, they were iced up again. So.
You're colder than me. I'm 40 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Paul. When I got up this morning, my windows were iced up, and then when I went on the bus, I got back from the bus, they were iced up again. I had to use the defroster again.
Yeah, it's cold.
That's the first time this year that I've had the windows frost over on me. So. But it wasn't bad. It only took the defrosters like 5 minutes to melt it. Plus, I hit it with some of the windshield washing fluid. Tracy, how's it going?
Gonna work.
See, everybody on Facebook was posting about Warren.
Oh yeah,
saw a bunch of posts on there.
Yeah, Johnny had a show about it this morning.
I saw on his like obituary. Dusty sent me a link to it.
Yeah.
I saw somebody donated 10 plants or something to be planted, but where do they plant them at?
I couldn't tell you. I think where my cousin's buried, they plant them in the cemetery.
Are you allowed to
somewhere
just plant
near the
trees in the cemetery? Because it said they
Well-
were trees that they were planting.
Well, they do it. They do it down here. In the cemetery she's at, it's called the Garden of Memories. And they have trees and plants all over the place. And what they do is they bury them in the vicinity of where the grave's at.
Yeah,
I'll be right back. Boone wants to go
yeah,
over.
because it said there was 10 trees donated by the drone community. Is what it said. I don't know who
Wow.
donated them, but I didn't see a name on there. But
And the thing is, though, we still didn't even get a picture of them.
well, I couldn't figure out where on the obituary you could click on to actually read it. And then there was Amazon, Amazon, what do you want to call it? Advertisements on the obituary. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why they
Wow.
got advertisements on the obituary page? They were literally Amazon advertisements at the bottom of it. I was like, really?
Come on, Boone, get in the house. Come on.
We'll get that one through to you.
Like, if you go and click on the link that Dusty sent me, it takes you to it. And I seen that like 4 or 5 people posted posts on there. I think I saw Dennis Lovelady and a few other people. But at the very bottom of the page, there's a bunch of advertisements for Amazon. I was like, that is so weird. I was like, that's really like just, I don't know, that just doesn't seem right.
And it's just it's cold blooded. What you're saying?
Oh, Tracy's in England. We got a few people from England that pop in here. We got David Birdman, his wife Laura, Mark. He's always on the panel. Him and David. Well, David's not always on the panel, but Mark is for the most part. But yeah, that tripped me out when I saw that. I was like, that seems kind of just cringy having ads on there. I don't know.
And I made me a little card last night to put the earrings on, right?
Uh-huh.
And when it started printing the first time, it was too big, so I shrunk it down. I forgot when I shrunk it down, I closed the hole. So I printed 9 cards last night with no holes in them.
9 what?
Little cards for the earring to put earrings on for the kids, and there's no
Oh, just
holes
use a
in it.
drill. Drill them out.
Ah, hell, when I throw it away, I'm gonna remake them. I
You
just
should
drilled
just
out
use those
2 of them.
Yeah, you should just use the drill and a little tiny drill bit.
Well, I just did that with 2 of them, and then I realized they don't. It's shrunk down like that. The ears and that you can't fit both of them on like I want to, because it's 2 pair. So I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to redo it and move the holes.
Because that's the one good thing about filament, man. If you got to drill a hole in it, that shit just melts right through.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Drill bit
do
will
it.
just
I'm
melt
gonna
right
go
through
in.
it.
And we'll go in Tinkercad and and just put the holes a little bit higher in different places.
Sarah's in the chat.
Hey, Sarah. Well,
Hey, Sarah.
we want to know, Sarah,
Brenda.
Justin been a good boy?
And you never do.
I've been annoying her like always.
Here comes Donald.
I don't.
Morning, Donald.
Good morning.
Yeah.
And the planted tree, they don't really plant a tree. They have partners, and I think one of the partners is like the Arbor Day Foundation, so it's a donation to them, and I don't think they actually
Okay.
plant a tree.
No, I was just telling Joe how cringy it was. They had Amazon ads at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
I think
obituary. That was weird.
those plant a tree memorials, they already seem kind of cringy.
Well, not that. I was talking about the ads at the bottom of the page for Amazon.
Oh yeah, the ads are cringy, and well, that makes it even more cringy. I think they're
Like, and it was
already
for
cringy
random
enough.
ass products too. It didn't even have nothing to do with the funeral.
Yeah,
Like, here,
I
buy an
think-
ice cream scoop.
Right. I think they're already kind of suspect as far as being a scam. And
What,
then
the
you
tree
add to-
thing?
Uh-huh. And then you add to it, they're selling ads on the, it's like, yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of,
because it's like, well, how do you know they're actually planting a tree? Like, Do they physically send you a
There
video
are-
showing you doing them?
There are some companies that will send you a satellite coordinate of your tree that's been planted.
Hello,
Even-
Jody.
But even still, I don't. If you want to plant a tree, go plant a tree.
Yeah, that just seems weird to me. That like,
If you want
'cause
to, if you want to donate to a cause, donate to a cause.
Yep.
And if it, I don't know. I mean, we all talked to Warren, but none of us really knew that much about him.
Yeah,
that is
kept-
true. Nobody really knew him.
he
I mean,
kept
what
pretty private.
Cause
yeah.
would he be? What cause would he be interested in? You know?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know
if
if anybody
really
was
into
actually
trees?
close with him outside of YouTube. What's up, Ed?
Did the family put the obituary on that tree's place, or do they scrape obituaries?
Does
and put
anybody know what his
custom
full name
pages
really
up.
is?
Yeah, it's on the
it's on the
obituary.
Yeah, because some of those places they will just scrape obituaries and create pages specifically so when people search for their loved one or whatever, they'll take them to a thing, donate in memory, and it's a scam. That's why I don't trust those things
Right.
unless I know specifically that.
And you know what? That makes sense, Donald, because this one just seemed really like cringy. Like I
Mhm.
said, the first thing I saw when I scrolled to the very bottom of the page was an ad for an ice cream scoop from Amazon. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is this on an obituary page? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why they would have ads on there like that.
I'm not saying that this is a scam. I'm saying that there are
Be
some, and
careful
that's
of
how
it,
they do
yes.
it. And so I
mean-
just I don't know.
That's actually not a. I give it to the scammers. It's actually not a bad fucking scam if you think about it. You're scraping
Yeah.
just random obituaries out of
And then
newspapers
put
and shit.
and then put a donate in the memory of,
Yep, that is true.
and for people who don't, yeah, for people like us that wouldn't have known what kind of cause that Warren would have been wanting to donate to in his name, it feels good to do. It's just like, okay, yeah.
I don't know if anybody was even close with him outside of YouTube. There might have been maybe one or two people we just don't, because there's certain
But-
people that in the community that certain people talk to outside, but they don't talk to anybody else.
But I do
Yeah.
want to reiterate, I do not know that page was a scam. All I know is that it felt kind of scammy.
It did to me too. I felt kind of weird about it when I clicked on it. I was like, this, it just doesn't feel right.
Lay down. Lay down.
I am tired.
What's Dynacare? The hell's that? Ed said he's at Dynacare.
No, he's gonna go on Dynacare, I think.
No, he said I'm at Dynacare. That's what he said. I wonder if that's some like medical thing.
Sounds like it.
Like some doctor's office or something.
Either that, or it could be soliciting Joe to fix Volkswagens.
No, I'm not talking about a Volkswagen today.
What's
What did you decide you're gonna do?
up, Jody?
Well, I got an appointment. I can't do anything till Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday, okay.
Yeah, Tuesday's going over to Nexus Luxury Autos. And they're cheaper than the dealership. So
Oh, everybody's cheaper than the dealership is. They're fucking ridiculous on their prices.
yeah, they
Like I
want
said-
just go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like I was saying the other day about the key fobs, they'll charge you $400 for a key fob when you can go and buy the programmer and the key fob off of Amazon for less than $100.
You got a point. I'm gonna do that today. I want to get that key from my daughter the second key and go start it and see if the key was the problem. I'm gonna check that out because if the battery was bad in that one and it's not picking that sensor up, it could be a disabler.
Well, even if the battery's dead, they're made to. You put it up to. Does it have a push to start button?
No, doesn't have it.
Are you supposed to stick the key in and turn it?
Yep, that's why I'm saying I'm wondering
Because
if the battery in
it should still register the chip if it's in there without the battery.
All the key Bob does is doesn't do anything, does it, Joe?
well, it opens the car. You know, it will open
It
the
will
car. So I'm
open the
thinking the
locks.
battery.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but maybe that's not enough. Maybe
Because
that's not
like
enough.
my key fob can be dead and it won't unlock the car or anything, but if I stick it up to the push to start button, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to push the start button with it, and then it will register that the key's there. Because it can still read the chip in there. It doesn't have a long range without the battery.
Right.
And then some cars actually have slots that you're supposed to put the key in. Like some of them, you'll open up the center console and there will be a slot, and you slide your key in there, and then that registers the key to the car. There's a reader in there.
Okay.
But not all cars have those. Some of them. But if that's an ignition with an actual key that goes in, I would think that would be enough to register that it's in the car.
Yeah, I would think it is. I'm just reaching, you're reaching to try to figure something cheaper.
I mean, you could try that. If that's the fucking case, that's a big flaw in their cars.
Man, and I said yesterday, if I turn that thing and it started running and everything, I'd kick the car. I'd be so mad.
Yeah, that's true too, Jody. Yeah, you can lock your key in the car if the battery's dead, but see, I figured I had it actually on my car. I can go into the dealer menu. I figured I had to get into the dealer menu on my radio, and I can do the program. I can program a new key by myself without even having to use anything. It'll just tell me hold it up to the push to start button. I hold it up to there, and it will program it automatically.
Good morning, Paul, Joe, Justin,
Mark, what's up?
Donald.
Because I remember when Sarah's key
Donald's
died.
glad to see you here, Mark, because he got a big grin on when he heard you coming in.
No, I'm messing with my. Oh, I'm just gonna start calling my neighbor son.
But Sarah's key fob died like a month ago, and she was at work, and I think she was at work or at the house or something, and she couldn't get the car to start. So you got to push it in with the button. She pushed it in, started right up. So just hold it up to the button when you push it in.
Was it? Did you fix it or?
Yeah, I got a new battery put in it.
New battery. Okay.
Because I got a bunch of those LED controllers. Joe knows what I'm talking about. Those little cheapy controllers you get with LED strips and stuff. And those all have the same batteries that the key fobs have. So I had like 10 of those at the house. I just popped one of those out because I got a whole bunch of those I've never even pulled the plastic out of the battery because I've always used the same one that's worked with all of them. So.
Right.
Isn't that annoying though when you press the button for on and they all come on?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're all hooked in, like say you got a bunch of LEDs on your desk or something, it's actually convenient because you can just press it. But if you got shit around the room, but they're pretty directional. You have to almost be facing right at the thing to turn it on. It's not like it will read something behind you. I mean, they're very cheap remotes. They're really cheap.
Yeah, I know. I've got some.
Right.
But no, this is the kid that I dog sat his dogs for a while. And so they live in Hays, Kansas now. But they used to be our neighbors. and he was friends with, and he was always over here, and it's easy to say, oh, neighbor's kid. And then they move, but he still comes over. He's coming down to visit us this weekend. It's like, well, I don't know what to call him. It sounds weird to call him a friend because he's been just a kid.
Call him your stepson.
No.
Say when you're in Missouri, you're an adopted son. But when you leave the state, I have no connections, no child support once you leave state line.
Yeah, I need to think of a term to call him. Because when you
Nuisance.
say, yeah, the neighbor's kid's coming down for a visit, it's like, oh, is he visiting his parents? No, his parents live with him in Kansas. He's coming down to visit me. So he's not your neighbor. Okay. It becomes a,
What's his first name, Don?
oh, I know this.
Oh, Lord.
He only remember his name.
No
He
wonder
just
you have a
always-
hard time
No.
deciding what to call him.
His name is Jacob.
Jacob. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you had his dog on Paul's live stream a couple of times when you were watching him. He was in your room with you, the computer. He came in the computer room with you a couple of times. Your office.
That means, well,
Yeah, if
depending
you
on
can't
I get
remember
off
his name, you
early
can't
today.
say stepson.
But he's an adult now, so it's not like he's a kid. It's yeah.
Oh, yeah, but if he was around you as a kid, and that's what you always called him. I mean, he's always going to be a kid to you,
Yeah.
I guess. Just say it's my buddy.
Well, now is he married now?
No. Nope, not married.
How old would he be?
28?
48?
Not a
28.
kid.
28. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that kid's gone.
Yeah, he was one of the he's a neighbor kid, and after a while it's just like, stop knocking, just come in the house. You're just one of the kids, and I'd holler at him just like he was one of the kids, and
We had one you lived TJ used to live, his name was TJ. He used to live across the hall. And I'd have toaster strudels in the refrigerator, in the freezer. And he'd come walk in and he'd say, "Hey, Mr. Joe," walk right by me, go in there, reach in the refrigerator, get the toaster strudels out, toast them, come back out and say, "I'll see you later." Just walk out.
full
You
of
know, it was
Kramer.
like, yeah, it was like, it was cool. You know, I didn't care. He ate more than my kids. You know, and then there was Xavier upstairs that he came walking in one day and he come out the blue, you know, and let's put, I'm gonna do this as it's not being racial. He was a black kid. TJ was a black kid. And one day I'm sitting there and I'm in the middle of doing something, and I always have a gun on my desk, right? And all of a sudden the door busts open and I glance over and I see somebody black coming in the house. I went, it's just like I had to turn with the gun. And he looks at me and goes, "Oh, I forgot to knock." I said, "Thank you." Like that. I said, it is not the normal door open. It was like boom, you know, like somebody pushing it open quick. And I
Okay,
told
I
him, I
have to
said,
ask,
Brenda,
'cause
Tracy.
what in that entire story, what did his race have to do with anything?
well, it was just I saw somebody come in the door and when I looked,
Jody, Ed.
You saw somebody come in the door out of the corner of your eye, you didn't know who they were.
yeah,
That could have been it.
it could have been it. And I just grabbed it, you know. But it was just I grabbed it, you know, and I was used to him coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out all the time. But everybody when they came in, they do the tick, tick, knock on it twice and open the door. But he just busted the door open. He was having a bad day and he busted the door open and he looked at me and he said, "I was about to have another bad day." I said, "Yeah, you were." They knew it was just. I mean, but my sons would come in. They go out and be out there practicing football with them and everything. And my sons would walk in, and one would walk in, another would walk in, and one kid would walk in, another kid would walk in, another kid would walk in. They go in there, make toaster strudels, or make something in the refrigerator, get a drink, or grab. If we had anything in there like ice cream in there, give them ice cream, and then they leave. It's like this was an everyday affair.
So you were acting as personal snack bar.
I was a snack bar. I really was.
It's a trap.
And, and at Pizza Hut, when I was at Pizza Hut, I'd bring home pizza, and I'd look up and I'd have all the kids over eating pizza, and then Marcus, Xavier Marcus, that's his name. He called me up. He said, "Joe, what time you getting home?" I said, "About an hour." "Make me a pizza. I'll pay for it." "What kind you want?" "I want one of them. I want one of them barbecue ones you made with the chicken and all of this." "Okay, I'll make one." So I brought him. I bring him one. He paid me for it. And yeah, I used to take the pizza when it wasn't on the menu over at Pizza Hut, and I used to take the barbecue sauce for the wings, use that as the sauce, put chicken on it, and put the cheese, and it was a barbecue chicken pizza. And one day my area coach comes in and she says, "What's on that pizza?" And I said, making a barbecue chicken pizza." And she tasted it and liked it. After I left the store, now it's on the menu.
I don't like barbecue pizza. Not a big fan of that.
It was different than regular pizza, and it came out nice.
Dang it. I've had Neil Diamond stuck in my head all week.
I had Phil Collins stuck in my head yesterday.
I've had Brother Love's Salvation Army, or no, Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show, Salvation Army Show. Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show, stuck in my head. It is the 16th.
Yeah, Phil Collins in the Air came on yesterday. I was listening to it, and I got that stuck in my fucking head. That is like one of the best beat drops ever with the drums.
Oh yeah, everybody knows it, and everybody waits for it because it just builds, and then it hits a.
Oh yeah, it builds like crazy. Like you gotta wait like 2 minutes for that fucking drum solo comes out.
I don't care who you are, it drops. Everybody's going.
Yep. Now you got me thinking
Yeah.
about it. Stop.
You ever watch one of the live concerts when he does the drums too, man? He beats the shit out of them things. when he used to
Not
do
anymore. When he did his last tour, my wife and I had said in the 2000s, if he ever tours the U.S. again, we're gonna go see him.
that. Yeah,
And
unfortunately, he
didn't.
passed
And
away.
he didn't. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, he did. I thought he passed away like recently.
Phil Collins?
Yeah.
He died. He
Did he
did.
die?
Yeah, let me look it up because I'm almost positive it was recently.
About 3 years ago, if I think right.
No, he did a tour a few years ago in the U.S. He toured the
And
U.S.
he died. I'm pretty sure he died.
Hold on.
Maybe I'm wrong too. Let me say it like Paul. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought he did too. Maybe he didn't.
If he didn't die, I'm not ever listening to you again, Justin.
As far as I know, Phil Collins is still alive.
Yeah, it doesn't show him.
Yeah. So back to my
Thought he
story.
was.
When he said he was going to tour the U.S., my wife and I went to see him, and went down to Dallas. to see his concert, and he came out with a chair. He didn't play drums. He doesn't have the energy to play drums anymore. So his son was playing drums, and he still had all of his band that he toured with for years and years and years. They made that last tour with him, and he sat up there on that chair, and he sang, and he didn't have quite the pipes that he used to. He couldn't belt out the songs like he could when he was younger, but he still had. I don't know if you ever knew much about Phil Collins, like heard him talk and stuff. He's always been really witty and really kind of uh, friendly and funny in his shows, and so he was still just on.
No, I guess whatever
Yeah,
shows
there-
he did last were his last ones, I guess.
hmm And so he
What they
was
were saying.
he sat there and he made you smile and laugh and sang his songs, and the concert didn't last long enough. I could have listened for another 3 or 4 hours, but
Yeah, apparently he's got really bad nerve damage from what I'm reading.
hmm
What's been a Campbell.
but I'm still very glad that we went. I wish I could have gone and seen David Bowie in concert at some point, but there's not too many concerts that it's like, ooh, I would really like to go see that person in concert.
Oh, I just read Ed's comment. Okay, I guess it's a place where you donate blood. Okay.
Too cold to donate blood. You
Sarah
know,
said,
blood,
I've seen David Bowie.
need all the blood you got. Keep you warm.
Do what?
Sarah went and seen David Bowie, but she said she was too young to appreciate it.
She said she was too young to appreciate that. Boy, I'm glad you were being nice there, Justin. But you could have said something like that. Must have been a long time ago.
Oh, it was before me because I know she's never been to a David Bowie concert since I've been with her.
So you're gonna beat him to the punch and say it, Joe?
Yeah, I had to say it. I'm sorry, Sarah.
When did he die?
3 years ago? It might have been. It doesn't feel like he's dead, so who knows?
David Bowie.
Yep.
See when he died.
Well, no, it'd been
It
One
was
3 years ago.
January
That would've been
10th, 2016. It's
2016.
been a while.
Because I was like, no, it wasn't 3 years ago because I was still in that building over there.
Yeah, it was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah.
Damn.
How old was he when he died, Justin?
Hold on. Let me look. I didn't
70 something?
look at the age.
72?
He was born in 47. 69 years old.
69.
69, yeah. Yeah, because I was born in 52, so he was born before I was.
Damn, you old.
I am old, yep.
Yeah, because he would have been, what, 76 this year?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. See, instead of me drilling out those holes, I just redesigned it in Tinkercad. Did the whole thing myself the way I wanted.
No, you'd have been 79.
Yeah. Did
Well, I
it say he didn't die from a drug overdose or anything like that, did he?
Bowie?
I didn't see that.
Cancer.
I just
Bowie died of cancer,
Cancer, okay.
and he was creating up until the day he died, which was amazing. He
Dude,
knew he was dying. He put out that last album, Black Star, which is basically a goodbye.
yeah, you know those videos have been going around that's showing all the famous people.
Yeah, falling back into the casket. Yep.
Yeah, and it shows. Yeah, dude, they've been fucking those videos up so bad. They got people dead, and the age is completely wrong, and they're not even dead, and even close to age. They had Sandra Bullock dead, and one of them said she was 80, and she died of breast cancer. I was like, what? I was like, Sandra Bullock ain't even. No, she's not even close to 80.
Maybe
She's
somebody,
still alive. How the fuck did they get that wrong?
maybe
But I've
somebody
seen
doing
multiple
time
actors.
travel.
No,
Time
but I've
travel.
seen multiple actors that they've completely said they were dead. Their age was like 30 years longer than they've been alive, and said they died from some disease. And I'm like, dude, they're not dead.
Huh.
Like, why would you? How did you get that wrong where you fucked it up? Or you just putting random names in there?
Like I said, time traveling. They did time traveling. They got it all in the book and they just read it wrong.
Well, they probably did it, Justin, just to throw you off to give you something to talk about.
Yep.
I don't even know who creates those fucking videos. They're all AI videos, but I'm like saying that there's nothing wrong with them as long as you're getting the actors correct and their age correct and whether they're even still fucking alive.
And whether
Yep.
they what they died from. Yep.
Yeah, like I've seen quite a few actors that they said was in their 80s and that they're dead from some disease, and they're actually in their 50s and they're still alive, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if you're gonna make a video like that, at least do the easy research and figure out when they died and shit.
They don't
How old
care.
they
They
were.
want the clicks. They don't care. They want the clicks. They don't care.
Click B.
These are the type of people who would scrape obituaries to make a web page that. Yeah, David Bowie's last album, Black Star. Still experimental. He was still doing new stuff. It's kind of like the guy who did Werewolves of London, Warren Zevon.
I got another song in my head.
Yeah, he knew he was dying, and so he released his last album, and it was basically a farewell album.
We're getting more snow this afternoon.
We're getting less snow this afternoon.
That sucks.
Hey,
Right,
now I've
Joe?
got Warren Zevon's "Keep Me in Your Heart" stuck in my head. All Stars Beat Show.
It's nice weather for a change. It's cold. I don't know what feeling.
Ah, hell.
It's at least 7 degrees.
Okay. I guess I got an evening project. I went over to my daughter's last night. Her furnace wasn't working, and I was tracking down the issues. And I thought I had tracked it down to. Actually, there was a couple different parts as I was going through. I thought, but then I ruled those out, and I was there till 10 o'clock, and I think I've narrowed it down to the plug connector where all the electronics go into the board.
Everything's left in me. Stupid thinking from me. I almost have a drip.
It's either that or it's a
Fucking growth and
vacuum switch on it, but
drip. Got it out. It's in there.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Is it
Why
something you're
is it
gonna be able to
board?
fix or what?
Oh, I'll be able to fix it. It's a furnace.
Wake up, Paul.
Parts.
Yep.
Well, it might not need parts. I need to take over a.
Gotta take a tester. Did you take a tester with it?
I didn't take an ohm meter with me last night,
Oh.
or else I would have been able to test the vacuum switch. But I don't think it's that
Oh.
because I narrowed down to where I could actually hold the harness. I thought it was that, and then like, well, it might be the switches on the back, and I was messing with the switches on the back,
Where's
and
Hoffman?
the error went away on the board, and I thought, oh, it's the wiring back here. It's the connectors to it. Well, while I was doing it, I realized, oh, I'm lifting up on the harness when I'm messing with these wires. I'm lifting up on the harness, taking the tension off of where the plugs go into the board, the computer.
Uh-huh.
And when I took the tension off the harness and pushed it in, everything came back on. It cycled a couple times just fine, but it's having issues again. So I'm guessing that the weight of that harness just hanging down there.
Well, couldn't you take and put a zip tie on the harness and lift it up?
Yep, that's what I'm going to do if that's what it is.
You know,
Takes-
add another support level. Yeah.
Yep,
Give it a good spray with switch cleaner as well.
yep. Pull the switch off. I might take my camera over there just to get a nice close up of the board and make sure that around the switch there's nothing cracked as far as solder joints.
Personal life, family.
Or solder.
Give the plug a good spray with switch cleaner as well. Clean the contacts.
I'm pretty
They
sure that's
haven't
what it
used-
is just it hanging.
They having to use plug-in heaters to keep the house warm right now?
Electric heaters.
No, what the part or the connection that is going wonky is to the vacuum switch, and it just makes sure that you have airflow before it kicks the burners on. And so the vacuum, so that one line coming off the board to the vacuum switch is tripping that sensor, saying, okay, we don't have enough airflow, so it doesn't come on, and it just sits there. So if you go reset the entire unit, it might run for a little bit. And she's done that a couple times, but she does have a space heater. And that's probably what she'll be using today. But yeah, it was very weird symptoms when I got there. I was like slowly track things down. Okay,
Did they buy their house or are they renting it?
they bought it.
Oh, okay. I like watching that guy on Facebook on this day of fuck this house. He always has something to fix at his house. that comedian that does all the videos.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's called "On This Day, Fuck This House," and then he does. That's what he says in the title of every video, and then goes and shows you what's fucked up in the house now. He's always trying to fix shit.
Very smoothly. There are perhaps some lessons.
That little bugger wants to go out again. Doggone it. Bone, what is the matter with you?
8th to the 31st.
You go out there and don't like the cold. You think all of a sudden it turned to be Florida?
It'd be like Florida.
I got a soccer coach, whatever it is. A soccer mom now they've had the pictures for 2 weeks. The pictures were up for 14 days, 15 days before I sent them into the lab. I went directly off of the roster and I had her daughter's name spelled wrong. Because the roster, I looked at the roster just now, the roster's spelled wrong. It's SOPHIA, and they got FIA on it. But nobody saw that before. And I tell them all to go look at the pictures to make sure the roster's right.
What do you print their names on the pictures?
Yeah, so now I got to go back and fix that. But it aggravates me that they had almost a month. I mean, between having them and ordering them. And I'm going off what the coach gives me, the roster. He had it spelled wrong, and that happens. And usually the parents go see it and say, oh, it's not supposed to be this spelling, it's this spelling.
Well, that
Because
just tells you the mom didn't proofread anything when you
I
told her
guarantee
to.
you. Or nobody else noticed it. I've had other moms tell me, you spelled his name wrong. And I always go off the roster that they give me. Because you can't go over what the kids write because you can't read it.
Well, wouldn't it be easy for you to take that list and the names and walk into the front office and say, will you check these names and make sure they're really here?
No, it would not.
Because
I might have-
they would have the actual names.
But I might have 80 people, and they're not going to go through and look at each one for them. They're not going to do it.
Well, they do
And then
that.
not to mention the coach probably gets the names from the fucking office anyway, so it's possible they had the name wrong.
Well, it's possible that the coach just hit the wrong letter and didn't pay attention to it. So now basketball coach, I double check his spelling all the time because he always gets them wrong. And most of them I know. I sometimes I go back the year before and look at the names to make sure. But it's like it happens. It's not a big deal. It's a $3. It's going to cost me less than $3 to fix. And I got an order going in next week with Junior ROTC, so it's not going to cost me any shipping. So they're just going to have to wait, till 7 to 10 days.
Now, if the parents are supposed to look at all that before you send it in, and they don't say nothing, do you charge them that $3, or is that
I don't
just a hit
charge
you
them.
take?
No, I take a hit. It doesn't happen that often, but it happens.
All right. Yeah, I could see that bound to happen once in a while.
Now the other day, the booster club from the basketball said they needed one more button, one of those little buttons I sell for $6, because the mom and dad are divorced and they're making the same thing up with both the mom and the dad with the button on it. So the kid needs 2 buttons instead of 1, and they were paying for them, right? So she sent me the $6, and I sent it back. I said, the initial order's done. Now you got to pay shipping. And I told her, I said, and they don't charge me just the price I pay for the button. Now it's a minimum $5. I said, so instead of it's $6, it's gonna be like almost $17, 16.97 or something like this. What it was with tax. They kicked it back to him, and she saw him and said, "Oh, I didn't even think about that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "It's the hit I take. If I can't get a $50 order in my cost, they're gonna charge me $10 shipping." I said, and then if I don't have a over $5 charge, I said if it's $4.70 for the button, they can make me pay $5 for it anyway because there's a minimum $5. That's the hit you get with the lab, but the benefits with the lab is so much better.
Are you talking like a button you would put on your shirt?
No, badge.
I'll show you. Hold on. Like this.
Yeah, like a regular button. Okay.
Yeah.
I swear, some parents are cheesy as fuck.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Making their kids look like they were in a fucking car accident. Look like a damn memorial walking around.
I made an extra one of these for me. These are the 3 freshmen that came in last year at basketball. And these were going to be the best 3 freshmen that came in basketball at the same time to lead the team. And I wanted their freshman pictures on a button because I accidentally ordered a second one for me. I ordered it, the second one. I was going to give it to the coach, but then she ordered something else. But so I just kept it, right? One of them transferred schools, messed it all up. And then the
Not
other
fair.
one can't play this year. One of them Cameron can't play this year because she decided to play volleyball this year and tore her ACL. And I was standing there talking to her yesterday or day before yesterday at the game. And I said, "Are you healed yet?" She goes, "Not yet." And I said, "You need to just wrap that sucker up and get out there and do something. You know, if you can at least move on it." And I said, "So you're missing a whole season of basketball and you're good at basketball. So are you going to play volleyball next year?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm more confident in volleyball." I said, "So if you get hurt again, you'll be out of basketball again." It's like, and she said, "Yeah, but I don't shoot that good in basketball." I said, "You do shoot good." I said, "I told you last year, every time you shoot that ball and make it, it's because you got your tongue sticking out your mouth. If you don't have your tongue sticking out your mouth, you missed the basket for some reason." She fell out laughing when I said that. I said, "I show you all the pictures." Where she go? With the tongue out the corner of her mouth, like that. And if I saw her shooting with the tongue out, that basket's all net. As soon as she shot it without it, it's like she was rushing. I told her, I said, it's like a dart, somebody throwing darts or bowling. You got to have that same motion every time. You get used to it. The girl's like 15 years old, and she's freaking like 5'11", you know? She could be a force in basketball if she just get ahead to it. I'll tell you about that one that her sister just the one that just hit over 2,000 points. She's the highest scorer in basketball in Mandeville. Her sister had like 1,800, so she had surpassed her sister. Her brother that was playing basketball that quit basketball, just quit. He could have been better than all of them. The little brother that's coming up, they got like 6 kids. The little brother that's coming up in a few years, he could be the best one of all of them. This kid's throwing almost half court shots down, and he comes up to my waist. And the youngest sister, she comes in next year. She's at junior high. She's leaning on the wall, kind of all nonchalant like this. And I woke up and I look at her and she goes, "Joe." And I said, "Well, let me ask you a question. Next year, huh? You'll be here next year, right?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "So you're gonna make me wait 3 or 4 years to see what you do against your 2 sisters?" She goes, "Uh-huh." She's the best of all of them. I mean, she is very good, and she knows it, and you can tell she knows it. Just the way she was just sitting there. She says, "Yeah, I'll be here next year. We'll have a difference." Now, the worst part about it, the sister that's the number one scorer in Mandeville will be leaving. I would love to see them two playing together because the other two played together. And I mean, they could think alike. I mean, it was like the same thoughts. They knew where the other one was going to be, and they fed off each other. Now, that would have been cool. I got 3 games tonight.
3 games?
Yep. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Is that all girls or boys?
Boys tonight. And it's good. Let's see. I want to go. I gotta go see something. Wrong one.
Hello, Ed.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good. How's everybody doing?
Doing wonderful.
Good morning, everybody in the panel. Good morning, everybody in the chat.
All right.
Okay. Might be girls tonight. Hold on a minute. I got the schedule all screwed up. Okay, I'm really screwed up. I don't have a game tonight. No, I do. Today's the 16th, right? It's
Yep.
girls tonight. It's girls basketball tonight. It's 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. See the way she got this thing written? It says varsity or it says home 6 o'clock. But I guarantee you, varsity game's not till 7 o'clock because I got a JV before. I'm gonna have to ask her.
I have $10. I'm buying myself.
Yeah, the coach did her schedule different where she's got Wednesday, Friday, January 16th. It says team varsity, Covington, home, 6 p.m. But the varsity games are 7 p.m.
Just answer my questions.
And it may not be. I have no idea. I'll let her answer me. Might be might be a 6 p.m. varsity. We'll look at the site. Maybe the site will tell me. On February 9th, they're playing Slidell at the Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans. That's where the Pelicans play, the big arena.
Yeah.
And I can't go to that game because at 3 o'clock in Slidell, I've got team pictures for North Shore.
Issue. Toilet paper.
I'd love to have gone to the Smoothie King Center and taken it out in that big arena with them. Biggest. Nobody posted it. They keep losing games. They're not going to get in the playoffs.
Oh, the girls aren't doing so well?
The 12-9.
Ah,
Usually they would be about, since 21, they'd be somewhere about 17-4. When Hannah was playing with her sister, they'd be 17-3, 17-4, 18-3, something like that, about right now. And Alana, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. This is the one that's got almost 2,200 points. But she's got nobody to work with her. Next person got 6 points. They only made 39 in the game. They lost
Wow.
54-39. She's going double doubles every night. It's got to be frustrating for her because she knows how good she is, and she has nobody on that team that can even get close. Hey, man, that looked good.
I see on the news today, Joe, top Iranian general issued a direct threat to Trump.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, he showed a picture of him. They wouldn't show the picture, but they showed a picture of him at the when he got shot
Yeah.
with his head blown up, and he said next time the bullet won't miss. Well, Trump needs to know where that general's at and need to take him out.
Take him out.
Yeah, well, Iran talks shit all the time. They never back it up.
Yeah, I know.
Bunch of fucking pussies.
Well, he's just so direct.
They are. They're nothing but shit talkers. That's all they are. They ain't gonna do anything.
Hopefully, I will get a message around 2 o'clock like we did last week, and they say, hey, you guys can leave early.
They're hoping.
Last week, everybody got to leave early except for me because I had a meeting scheduled at 4 o'clock. I was like,
Good morning, Justin. Don, you know what? You know what, Don? You can leave at 12, and if they say anything, just say, the guy from Canada told me to.
Yeah, that works every time.
Yeah, see?
So what's been going on with you, Ed? Anything?
Not much. Snow, rain, snow,
Yeah,
windy.
Great
The
American.
wind's supposed to be blowing up to 80 kilometers, 60 up to
we're
80.
supposed to start getting heavy snow again about noon today.
All right, I gotta jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, are you working
Okay,
half
Justin.
day today, Justin?
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Oh.
Okay,
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
okay, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Don't work. So what are you doing? Giving blood today?
No, I have to drive the wife. She had to go take some blood.
I was gonna say, hey, it's too cold up there to give blood. You need all the blood you got.
She was donating this morning.
I bet you she was cold on the way home, huh?
Good morning, Johnny.
Johnny, what's up?
Are you going to go fly later, Johnny? You going to go live?
Don't know.
He said he's going to fly later, so I was just wondering if he's going live. I keep missing every time he goes live.
He said he just called me. My phone didn't ring. Oh. Hold on,
You
we'll call him back.
have it on silent, eh?
I got it on silent, but it's right here. I don't have my watch on. My watch will tell me it's ringing.
I always set my phone on silent but deadly.
You don't put it on vibrator?
Just, that's just a stupid joke. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I
What?
apologize.
Silent but deadly.
Put my phone on silent but deadly.
Don, you don't put it on vibrator?
Don't be gross.
No.
Let's see here.
I guess he did call me.
10 a.m.,
He says he's going now.
8 p.m.
Wow. Oh, it's 10:13 over there, no, Joe?
So 312, 24, 11.
Yeah, he's not going right now.
Oh,
I'll go that way anyway to get gas, so I'm gonna go out there probably.
what times?
About another half hour. Aggravating.
Then you guys get all these nice weather to go flying. Here we get wind, snow, rain. Man. I said, Joe, I'm moving to your apartment for the winter.
There you go. Your wife might not like it.
Oh, she's coming too.
Lance said, send me Paul's Zoom info. Oh,
Well, it's at the top of the chat. What's he talking about?
Well, he's at school, he can't see it.
Oh,
It's the same one every day. There you go. It's aggravating. I'm working too much on this thing. I need to just give it up. Trying to decide whether I want to make a bunch of these earring things and then try to go to the trailhead and start selling some. See, this ain't working the way I want. See, I want to make something like that with the peeps.
Oh, those are cool.
It's
Mr.
3D bling,
Lance.
but it won't hold here. I'm gonna have to use to hold them in place. I'm gonna have to use the plastic. I don't know why I won't hold them in place. Guess it's too big to hold.
hello, Lance.
Good morning.
And the hole's too big. I'm gotta design it the right way or it won't work.
So it's not the same every day, Joe. I tried that and it doesn't work.
It's not the
At least for
same?
me. Nope,
Okay.
doesn't work for me.
Got your puppy dog there, huh, Ed?
Yeah, he went for a haircut yesterday, so
Now, which one is that?
that's my Teddy.
Daddy. He's a good looking dog. Is he your buddy?
Oh yeah, he doesn't leave me alone. Right, buddy?
The
Well, at least
design
he-
the look.
At least he's not a licker.
No, sometimes he's likes
See,
to
I
give
designed
kisses.
the little card for to put the earrings on. I designed it, so I'm gonna have to make the holes a little bit further apart and a little bit smaller holes so it would hold them better. I need to get the caliper out and just measure the damn thing and do it. But I'm gonna put 3D Bling on that. It's gonna be my company name. I'm gonna get the website 3D Bling. And then do all kind of little earrings that they do, like I'll do stuff like the hearts, the possum earrings, little duck earrings, all kind of stuff.
Here right now we have like people like they go to farmers market and stuff every
Yeah.
weekend. They set up their tables and they have lots. Like I notice we go every weekend and there's at least 3 people that have a table set up with that snake 3D printing
Yeah, with
that you
the
did.
dragons and
The
snakes
dragons and
stuff.
stuff, yeah. All
Yeah.
different colors, man. It looked pretty cool. And some of them are long too, like
I printed ones over there. It's 21 inches long.
mixed colors and stuff like purple and reddish. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, the one I got over there is 21 inches long, and it's magna, orange and gold, and it blends together. I had one of them I glued together last night, and I said I don't have enough glue on that thing. When I put it on there, because I
Yeah.
put 2 different glues. I put the glue, the gel on it first, on the earring. Then I put the super glue on the post, and then put them together, and they kind of mix. And I didn't, and it usually goes over the top, so it covers it, right? Last night it didn't go over the top, and I said I don't have enough on that one. I know it. This morning it popped right off. The
There's
glue
one
it
that's-
came, yeah, the glue it came with this thing for the earrings.
Mhm.
I used it one time, and I can't get it to come out anymore. Aggravating.
Yeah, there's one table, it's a young couple, like the kid is like probably 12 years old, 13. And he says he does it himself, so I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but some of those things, those dragon things, like I think that 21-inch dragon took 7 hours to print. So I'm not gonna give it away for like $30 or $40. I might say 35, 40, $50.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's expensive here, yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, Johnny said they had some kid that had a what was it? 3 feet long, maybe 6 feet long. It was in sections, and he had $250 on it.
Yeah, like I said, this thing was a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't measure how big it was, but it was long.
That's
Hey,
what
how
she
did
said,
how did
not
the
to you.
community find out about
Not to
Warren?
you, to me.
See,
Mark, how did the
now I'm
how
doing
did
it
the
instead
how
of
did
just
the
saying, that's what
community?
she said, wait for somebody else to say, not to you. I'm doing all of
Yeah.
it. That's what she said, not to you.
To me, that Joe.
What you were saying, Lance?
How did the community find out about Warren?
I heard it.
Johnny
Was it
heard it
Johnny?
from somebody.
I
I
think
can't remember who
Johnny.
you heard it from.
I think it was
Yeah.
Ray, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
It was, well, almost say it was somebody on the East Coast said it to Johnny
Mm-hmm.
that knew Warren from the area, but didn't know him. Still. Yeah, it's still crazy when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter's boyfriend's best friend, 29 years old, passed away yesterday too in a rollover.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What'd he die from?
Accident
Rollover.
Rollover.
Yeah. Well, somebody hit him on a highway and his car just into the ditch. But some people are saying he was not wearing a seatbelt, so we
That's
don't know.
usually why they die in a rollover.
Yeah, we don't know yet, so
We had a rollover one night, and the guy in the car who was driving had his seatbelt on, and the guy in the passenger seat had died because he didn't have a seatbelt on. He was stuck he got thrown into the dash and then thrown into the windshield and got smashed between them. And then there was two people in the back. One of them had a seatbelt on. They were fine. And she kept saying, "Where's my boyfriend? Where's my boyfriend?" We couldn't find him. It was nighttime. He was about 35 yards in the bushes where he got thrown out the side.
Your puppy dog loves you, Ed.
yeah. I put him down and it's whining to come up.
Yeah.
You know what's good about a caliper? I need to make the hole is going to be just right. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey Joe, East Coast says he believes it was the Brian waypoint.
Yeah, it might have been. I knew it was one of them. It was telling me it's 0.6. So if I do this is 5.4. God darn it. It's 5.4. So I'll do 5.54.
Well, didn't Justin say he went and looked up his obituary?
Yeah. I mean, Johnny said it to me. Yeah, Johnny got all of that.
Why do you guys think it's fake?
No.
Oh,
No, it's just everybody knows who Warren is, but nobody actually knows Warren. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah.
Well,
You guys
now, not who he is, who he was.
Yeah. You guys didn't know him by face?
He always had a kind heart and nice things to say to everybody. So
no, he had some mean
that's
things
the
to
way
say
I
too.
remember him.
He had
He
mean things to
always-
say, but in a fun way.
Yeah, he always thought everything was rigged. All the content.
Yeah.
That is cool.
On the same. So we're gonna put that
Uh-oh,
just as-
Mark dropped out.
Well, that's not new.
He was looking at his phone and all of a sudden,
Hit the wrong button. See, if I go flying with Johnny today,
Oh,
and
are
then if
you?
I go, yeah, we're gonna leave in about a half hour. And then if I go get gas at Sam's, then I could go to Sam's and maybe get a chicken.
hey Joe, I got a question. I
Hmm.
know you're busy.
But
I'll do it after when you're not busy. I don't want
go
you-
ahead. I
I
can
don't want
do
you
two things
screw-
at once.
No, I don't want you screwing up.
I'm screwing up anyway, so no big deal.
I was watching Mark Crawford.
Marcus,
Marcus, yeah.
Marcus.
He was doing a video yesterday about the RC2 that you can do simulator. That RC2 that I got, can I do I have that too or no?
I think it's on the RC, the simulator.
Oh,
I think it lets you do it on the simulator. I mean, on the RC too. I think it's built into it.
yeah, on the remote, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, oh shit.
I've never done it, but I know it's there.
Okay. I'll check it out later. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've seen it, but I've never fooled with it.
Mr. Lance, how's your
Yeah.
morning going? How's your
Uh,
morning going, sir?
Good so far.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
Friday. You know what
All right.
Friday is?
Pizza day.
Yeah.
Are you all healed up from your fall now?
No, my ribs still hurt, Paul.
Oh.
You've been hurt
In
for a
fact,
while.
I sneezed a couple times really hard last night,
Ouch.
and it was like, ow. And my knee is still a little sore, but it's better. But my ribs are still bothering me. Haven't walked.
You
I'll
could have
walk.
cracked it. You could have cracked a rib.
I'll walk tomorrow. It's warm here now. It's in the 50s, so it's not going to be frozen. I'll walk tomorrow real slow in the daylight. I haven't walked this week because I can only walk in the dark, and I'm not going to do that right now. So, and then I went to the ear doctor yesterday. I'm officially old, guys.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you need one of those.
I do.
Oh,
I was
no.
fitted for hearing aids, and I'll start in March. They'll kind of refit me and then start wearing hearing aids.
Now, are you gonna get the high dollar ones that'll hook up to your phone so you can listen to music while nobody will know that you're listening to music?
Exactly. Yep. I
That'll
got
make
those.
church go by faster.
Yes, much faster. And I thought, okay, you know, I'm going in there thinking, okay, this is going to cost me $5,000-6,000 for a pair of, you know, hearing aids. And the
Not
lady
anymore.
pulls up my insurance and says, everything is free
Oh, nice.
with your insurance. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. As bad as my insurance is, it's the only thing that's free. So give me the
Nice.
best you got. Give me the best you got. So yeah, I'm gonna have it hooked up to my phone. I can listen to podcasts. I can turn up the volume. I can take phone calls. I mean, it's almost like an AirPods, right?
Now, you
Almost.
can turn up the volume, but can you pump up the volume, dance?
I will. I will just for you.
All right. Okay.
Now with those, you gotta be careful, right? You can't get it wet. You can't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a guy that works on our crew, and he has one that cost him almost $6,000. And every time we play with the water, he freaks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one thing I asked. Is it, can I jump in a swimming pool with them on? And she said, nope.
But every time you go swimming, you're going to sound like you have water in your ears. Even when you don't, you'll be like, nothing sounds right.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And she said, I can hear things, so I can hear people. I know they're talking. I can hear that, but I can't understand. That's kind of where my hearing is, she
Oh,
said.
that might be mental.
Be nice. It actually is. It is being nice.
Yeah, I was gone yesterday, and of course, I've got 6, 7 kids didn't turn in the assignment, and they know I'm going to lock the assignment. It's like, come on, guys, you were here. You got plenty of time to do the assignment in class and turn it in.
so Mr. Lance, are you one of those teachers that don't let nothing go?
I don't let anything go. Yeah. But I'm nice about it.
What kind of assignment?
Yesterday was reflection. They were learning how to shoot reflections because we're going to do that today. And
Okay.
I've got
Yeah.
my
Go.
because it's dry out. I've got 4 pitchers of water that we're going to pour in the ground. They can do that, or they can use any of the glass around the buildings to get reflections as well. So,
Yeah, they have no excuse. Fun assignments like that, they have no excuse not to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Like, come on, guys, this is
This is fun.
the one they really like, but the one they really struggle with is forced perspective. Where you've got the tiny,
Yep.
you're measuring up but they love it, but it's like, okay, you've got to get them both in focus. What do you need to do? You need to open up that aperture as wide as it'll go to start with. You want to
Close
shoot
it.
at
You're shooting at the higher f-stop, but it's closing the
yeah,
aperture.
yeah, f22 or 32 or whatever your lens will go
I was
to.
like, no, that would give a
I meant
shallower depth of
close.
field. Yeah,
I meant, yeah,
I know. I know what you meant,
yeah.
but I can't
So
let it go. I have to correct the
there you
teacher.
go.
Yeah,
Yep,
you got
yep.
to. Like you're trying to be like Mark, right?
But they and so we do that assignment. I do a couple times that week because they like it so much, but they also struggle with it. It's like, okay, how do I get them both in focus? Well, you got to get them both a certain distance apart from each other. You can't your lens can't be too close to the first subject, blah blah blah.
Yep.
And so they figure it out and they like
Use
it.
your longest lens that you can.
Yep.
With the tightest aperture. And if you're really clever, you can get yourself a tilt shift.
Yeah, yeah. And we
That's
do that.
cheating, though. In your
I've got a bunch
class,
of
would a
match.
tilt shift be cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But we do tilt shift as well. And I've got like 100 Matchbox cars, and I have the kids line them up, and I've got kind of a yellow, looks like a road in part of my room, and I have them line them up. It's another fun one that they.
You have a tilt shift lens?
No, but we do it in post. That one we.
Oh,
do
okay. You faux tilt shift. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, yes. I do not. About
I was
10
like, you
years
got a tilt
ago.
shift lens? Those are fun.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, I wanted to buy one for myself, but I thought,
I didn't
it's too.
think that that would be a type of that specialty lens would be something you would have in a high school class.
Yeah, not used very often. Okay, how about my next class? How'd they do?
Brenda.
Good morning, chat. I cannot see the chat, so.
Oh, Brenda said hello to you.
Hey, Brenda.
Business now.
Johnny said he's going now. Is he on his way?
No,
Joe?
he said he was leaving at about 1:45. And we're about the same distance. I could leave here about 10 and still get there by the time he gets there. I think I'm gonna bring the Avata 2 today, not the Neo. And I think I'm gonna see how much easy acro I could do without hitting the ground.
Let me know if you can do a loop, power loop,
Okay.
because my power loop, I can't go forward on my sticks for some reason.
You do FPV2 lights?
If that's what you want to call that. Kind of a
With the-
rookie FPV,
with-
yeah.
With the goggles?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
But I call it FPV on training wheels.
Hmm. FPT.
Mm-hmm.
First person training. TV. FPTV.
My advanced kids didn't even turn it in.
Oh Lord.
Uh,
No respect.
no respect.
None. And they know I yell and scream at them every time I come back from being gone. My gosh. But I've got a lot of kids sick right now too, so they could have been absent.
What is it? Just the flu or what?
I think there's a bad flu going around right now, Paul. I mean, I literally
All kind.
my sixth period, I've got half my kids gone. You got 15 kids gone out of that class.
You got flu. You got respiratory stuff going around.
Okay.
See, I did them in all the colors. I got the yellow, the blue, the purple, and the pink. The little peep earrings.
Have you guys seen those rings that you wear and it tells you, you
Yeah.
know, how you're feeling? And
The old mood ring?
Expensive ring.
well, it's better than a mood ring. Costco sells them for like $500.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Oh, is this like an electronic device, like a wearable?
Right.
Yeah, you plug it in. It's chargeable, and yeah.
I just totally aged myself. It's like, you guys seen the rings that tell you how you're feeling? I'm like, a mood ring?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I thought that was Paul that said
That's
that.
straight from the 70s, man.
Yeah. And my daughter says all of the nurses that, because she's doing her clinicals right now. So when she goes into the hospital, she says, and when she says all the nurses, I'm sure not all of them, but she says they all have these rings. And my daughter and I went and bought her the latest and greatest AirPods at Costco.
Yeah.
And the AirPods are nice because they will translate for you. So
Language, yeah.
yeah. And so anyway, the rings were right next to them, and I looked at them. I said, "What's this?" And she started telling me what they do. I thought, wow.
So you bought her that too, right?
No, no.
You got all that money?
Not $500 for a ring. No way.
You better be getting married, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna jump because I guess I could go flying with Johnny this morning. I guess I can do it. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and do it, Johnny. I guess I'll get ready.
Okay.
I'll come. It's 52 degrees. Let's think about it. I guess I can do it.
Well, you have fun, Joe.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, Joe, we'll see you. We won't see you tonight because you got game, right?
I got 3 games tonight. I don't know what games I got tonight still. I might see me for a minute. Hold on, let's see if she answered me. She probably got glasses. She ain't answered me yet. She hasn't answered me yet, but it says 6 o'clock, not 7 o'clock for the varsity game, and other games sometimes say 7 o'clock. So usually there's a game before, but she may be going 5 and 6 because she likes to get out of there early.
Okay.
So if it's 5 and 6, you won't see me. If it's 6 and 7, I'll be here for a little while.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Joe, have a good flight.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good one.
So I asked for an 8-sentence, at least 8 sentences to tell me what you learned. I have a kid, if he divided the run-on sentence enough times, he would have had 8 sentences, but he has 2. Like, weird. But if you would have figured out how to write a sentence, you could have easily put 8 sentences in there.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to close it down. We got 5 people watching, and we've been on 103 minutes.
Okay, Paul, you're gonna pack it in?
Pack it in, yep. And Ed, thanks for being here. We'll see you later today, maybe.
Yep, I'll be on now.
Okay.